You always fit in time for watching some golf, right? Hey, you are a bit of a Golf Channel fan.
It's the only channel I've figured out how to work on DirecTV, to be honest. Landed on 218. That's the Golf Channel, and that's literally you press the TV and it comes on straight away. So
You're like a non-handicapper, aren't you? So you're a pretty handy golfer.
yeah, Roars always says I swing it like a 5 or a 4 or 5, but it's not playing as much as I would like to that gets me. I'm good enough for what I need it for, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to get on the tour or anything. I'm no Steph Curry. But if anyone does want to give me a sponsor's exemption, I'll take it. But yeah, I'm just in love with it. Yeah.
We've just met actually a couple of girls who are coming here tonight who
Yeah.
have taken up golf because of you, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I met a girl in the meet and greet, and she asked me a golf question when I was on stage, and then met her in the meet and greet, and she said I took up golf because of you. And that's what we like to hear.
Right.
Anything I can do to help and kind of freshen up the game, or not that I'm the greatest golfer ever, but I love the game and I would like more people to get into it. So when you hear stories like that, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of rewarding, which gets me onto Modest Golf and another big project of yours. So
Yeah.
you're involved in managing and trying to develop young talent back in Europe. Just tell us really what it is and what got you involved.
Yeah, Modest Golf comes from my music management. It's called Modest Management, and I was sitting around with the two guys who own Modest, Richard and Harry, and I was sitting around and talking to them one night, and it's like, I really want to start a sports end to the company. How do you feel about that? And they were like, yeah, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I was like, let's do golf management. So that was basically it. Set the company up. And then we got Mark McDonald in, who is a good friend of mine, and myself and Mark brought in Ian Watts, who was kind of on the tour, signed a lot of the tailor-made guys back in the day on the European tour. He's been our kind of a man on the ground on the tour, set up like a nice little scouting program for the amateur tour. In Europe, we've got 6 golfers right now. We've got an Italian amateur #1. He's flying at the minute. Connor Syme is our latest signing. We say we'd like to keep it small, and we would, but we'd definitely like another couple anyway.
Would you look to maybe add women to the roster at any point?
100%. I personally love ladies golf. I watch it all the time. People like Lexi Thompson, Lydia Ko, they're all unbelievable ambassadors for the game. Women's golf is in such great shape at the minute, and I would love to be part of it.
One thing you guys have done as well is kind of created your own tournament that's part of the Challenge Tour season, the Northern Ireland Open, where you broke the record for the biggest attendance at the event, so congratulations on that. And you've also shaken up the format a little bit with 54 holes of stroke play, and then you do something different on the final day. How much do you think new, fresher formats are needed in golf?
I think it's great. I think, especially we see it there in Europe, what Keith Pelly and the guys in the European Tour are doing. Things like the Hero, all the lads with flags and fireworks and walking out music, and even things like that. It's just like, gets everyone excited. You get to see more of the personalities of the golfers. Like, they're all great lads. I think the general consensus is that golf needs to be quicker. You always hear people saying that, and I don't agree, because I start playing it well at about 16. So things like that really do help. And the shootout Sunday that we did at the Northern Irish Open on the Challenge Tour worked really well, brought out great crowds and made, the final day exciting. It's kind of like being at the Ryder Cup the whole time.
It's so cool to see your genuine excitement and love of this game. And I'm going to let you go. The one last question I'm going to ask you is about talking about growing the game and everything you do with Modest Golf and the experiences you've had at Augusta National. You've been and seen the Drive, Chip and Putt Championship that they do firsthand. For people that don't really understand about getting the sport started at a young age, how beneficial is a program like that?
It's unbelievable. Really, it makes kids want to work hard to become the next best thing. For those kids to be able to say that they're going to the finals at Augusta National, hitting balls on the range, hitting the winning putt from the previous year, that would, to me, I want to get involved myself. I think it's an incredible program, and Augusta National asked me a few years ago to get involved. Watching those kids at that age have that much talent is unbelievable, and I'm very happy to be a part of it and looking forward to doing it again this year. It's an amazing tournament and something that if I was a 9-year-old child I'd be looking to do myself.